All right, folks, so we want to give you a kind of an idea of, well, our nightly chores, I guess, or daily chores. This is our meat bird flock. There's kind of lost count. There's somewhere close to 60. We lost a few during brooding, but they're mostly all still there. We weighed some of them earlier in the week. We had a couple weighing 9 pounds. A 9-pound live chicken will give you about a 6.5 to 7 pound chicken. And they're due to be slaughtered this weekend, which we'll do a video on that. But normally our regular chore routine is about 3 times a day, morning, then about noon, and then in the evening. We'll come out, we'll feed them. They've been getting, well, I think it's what, where'd you go, dear? About 4 or 5 3-quart scoops. Yeah. So whatever that works out to. So 3 gallons, 3 times a day.
3 gallons of water.
Well, 3 gallons of water, but 3 quarts of food is, or 4 3-quart scoops is 3 gallons of dry feed as well. We've been having them on meat bird feed mostly their whole life. They're about 9 weeks old right now. Yeah, and we have a 3-gallon waterer in there. We fill that up as they need it, at least 3 times a day, sometimes more if it's really hot. We built the chicken tractor for them. It's 1/2-inch hardware cloth for the wire, and then PVC pipe and PVC roof panels for the roof. None of it's glued together, it's all screwed together so we can modify it as needed. Is our first try with a chicken tractor. We did put a little bit of it out around the edges. We keep that kind of staked down. And then for extra protection, we have this electric net. It works really well. Keeps pretty much anything away from it. It will tingle.
Yeah, ask the dogs.
Yeah, our dogs found out the hard way. Yeah, we'll probably break here and we'll pick up another video here later when me and the son move them. Yeah, we move the tractor once a day, so they have fresh grass. That way they're not standing there and they're on manure for too long.
We can kind of tell.
Yeah, you can see where we came from, and we've been getting a ton of rain, so our yard is kind of getting limited on where we can put it. There's a lot of soggy spots, a lot of places with standing water. Our garden got completely flooded. But that's summer in Central Florida. It's rains every day almost. And we'll get some big downpours. We've seen it get us a couple inches of rain in like an hour and a half before. So over there in the far corner, that's our layer hens and their coop. We'll cover them in another video, but we'll be back out later here in a few minutes, and we'll move this tractor, and you know, kind of see the process we go through every day moving the tractor and feeding the chickens.
Say hi, chickies. Those are the feeders?
Yeah. We just made these feeders. We didn't buy them from anywhere. They are patterned after a popular design, but with everything going on with COVID and everything else, all the suppliers were sold out of larger feeders. So sometimes you had to make them. Alright, so basically what we do is they're hungry right now, so they're going to go where the food's at, and they see the food, so they're going to follow it. And so I'll move the tractor. Our tractor doesn't have wheels, it just sits on the ground. So I'll pull the tractor. Our son's going to watch and make sure we don't get none of them caught. There is a cross support in the middle that can kind of hang up their feet. Usually they'll move, but just don't want to lose anything or hurt any chickens. And that's pretty much it. We'll pin it back down, move the fence back in around it so they're safe from predators. And tonight was a good night, nobody escaped. We'll fill up their water, put their water back, and that's the chores for the night.